Is Vietnamese really one of the hardest languages in the world? In this video, I'm gonna share with you some facts about Vietnamese that are often overlooked or rarely discussed, so you will have a better understanding about this language, and you may even realize that Vietnamese isn't as difficult as you think. Number 1. Friendly alphabet. Vietnamese use Latin alphabet just like English, just with a few extra letters and accent marks. That means you don't have to spend time to learn a completely new writing system like Chinese, Thai, Korean, or Japanese. It saves your time. Number 2. Consistent pronunciation. Vietnamese is monosyllable, so one word corresponds to one syllable, and there's only one way to pronounce it. The spelling is very consistent. Unlike English, when one word can be pronounced in different ways. Take a look at this word. Sometimes it's present, sometimes it's present, sometimes this is object, sometimes this is object. Vietnamese doesn't work like that. This word is Việt and always pronounced as Việt. It never changes. Once you master Vietnamese vowel, consonant, and how tones work, you will be able to pronounce most of new words correctly the first time you see them. That makes reading Vietnamese much easier. Number 3. No verb conjugation. Just like the pronunciation, Vietnamese word only has one form and never changes its form. No matter who the subject is or whether the action happened in the past, the future, or present, the verb always stays the same. Mình học tiếng Việt. Anh ấy học tiếng Việt. Chị ấy đang học tiếng Việt. Tụi mình đã học tiếng Việt. The verb học doesn't change, so you don't have to memorize tons of verb forms. Number 4. No singular or plural. Again, Vietnamese words don't change their forms in any cases. Verbs don't change, nouns don't change either. We use numbers or quantifiers to show quantity. Một cái bàn. 2 con chuột. Easy and simple. Less rules to worry about. Number 5. No grammatical gender. We all know in some languages they assign masculine or feminine gender to nouns. We don't do that here. Vietnamese is simple. A table is a table. A book is a book. We only mention about gender when something actually has biological sex. Learning Vietnamese, you don't have to worry whether a word is masculine or feminine. No more headaches. Number 6. Simple grammar. Basic Vietnamese sentence is similar to English. Subject, verb, object. We don't have complicated rules in tenses. We use the time, expression, and adding proper word in the right order to express the tenses. Mình đi du lịch. This is the present tense. So if you add the word sẽ before the verb đi, it will turn to the future tense. Mình sẽ đi du lịch. So if you replace the word sẽ with the word đang, it will become the present continuous. Mình đang đi du lịch. So if you replace the word đang with the word đã, it will become the past tense. Mình đã đi du lịch. You only need to learn limits of words to master Vietnamese tenses, compared to other languages where you have to memorize tons of verb forms or structures. Number 7. Logical and transparent vocabulary. In general, Vietnamese is highly transparent and descriptive. Many Vietnamese compound words are built by combining simple words with clear meanings. Example, máy lạnh. You know, máy means machine and lạnh means cold. So what is cold machine? A machine that makes you feel cold. Oh, it's a air conditioner. The word nhà thuốc. You know, nhà means house. Thuốc means medicines. So a house with medicines, what is it? Oh, it's a pharmacy. So the more simple words you know, the easier it becomes to understand new compound words. That helps you learn new words faster because you are not just memorizing the spelling, but you actually understand how the words are formed. Number 8. friendly native speakers. This is a bonus fact. Actually, it's not really related to the language, but I think somehow it helps. It is Vietnamese people are really friendly. They will never ever judge your Vietnamese. Actually, they appreciate foreigners who try to learn and speak our language. So you don't have a fear of being judged when you speak Vietnamese with the locals. So far, we have looked at several reasons why Vietnamese may be easier than you think. Sound pretty good, right? But then, why do so many learners still struggle with it? Well, because we haven't talked about the challenging parts yet. There's nothing to hide, yes. Learning Vietnamese still have some difficult parts, and let's face it. Challenge number one, the tones. Vietnamese is tonal language. We have 6 tones in the north and 5 tones in the south. This may be tricky for learners whose native language are not tonal. But did you know actually tones are not that strange? Because it's just a game of changing the pitch. And you may not realize it. Actually, you already know how to use tones. Let's listen to this.
Well, well, well.
Well, well, well.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
Just one word, well, but the characters say it in a different way, right? Same word but different pitch. That is similar to how tones work in Vietnamese. You can try it yourself, try to speak it. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. See, you already know how tones work in your voice. You just haven't noticed yet. Challenge number 2, pronouns. Vietnamese has more than just you and I. We have cô, chú, ông, bà, blah blah blah. For everyday conversation, you actually only need to remember these common pronouns. Mình, bạn, anh, chị, cô, chú, ông, bà. These are enough for most daily situations. And you know what? Actually, the pronouns are not random. Each pronoun has specific meaning, and once you understand what it means, you will naturally know how to use it. An example, the word anh literally means older brother. So when you speak to a man who are older than you and around your older brother age, you will call them anh. The word cô means aunt. So you use this word when you speak to a woman who was around your aunt's age. The same idea applies to other pronouns. Number 3, classifiers. Vietnamese use classifiers before many nouns. Con mèo, cái ly, quyển sách, cây bút. It seems like there are hundreds of classifiers. How do we memorize all of them? Don't worry, actually in daily conversation, only about 10 classifiers are used frequently. Besides, they simply describe a category. For example, the word con is mainly used for living creatures, like animal. So when the noun is animal, you know it will go with the word con, like con gà, con chó, con mèo. The classifier cây is often used for long and thin objects like cây bút, cây roi, cây kéo. Studying by understanding each classifier meanings make it more easier. Number 4, dialects. Vietnamese have 3 main dialects, Northern, Central, and Southern. In each dialect, the pronunciation can be quite different, and sometimes the vocabulary is different too. Despite the differences, all the dialects share the same grammar, sentence structure, because it's the same language. It's just like British English, American English, and Australian English. So, whichever accent you choose to study, you will be able to communicate with the local all over the country. After all, Vietnamese is just like any other language. It has easy parts and challenging parts. Some aspects is harder than the other parts, but it's not impossible to learn. With patience, persistence, and strong motivation, I believe it's just a matter of time before you master Vietnamese. So, whether you are already learning Vietnamese, you plan to learn Vietnamese, or you're just curious about the language, I hope this video was helpful for you. So if you have any questions, just leave in the comment below and feel free to like, share and subscribe because I will make more video about learning Vietnamese. Would love to see you around next time and happy learning. Bye for now.